I'm Angel.
I'm Erin.
I'm Patricia.
Ariani.
I'm Ann.
And Heather.
Champagne. When you hear it, you think of lavishness and decadence and elegance. But what do you really know about the drink? Join me today on a journey to find out what champagne is, what grapes it goes into it, and where it's produced. So when we want to find out what champagne is, we have to turn to France and the Appellation d'Origine Contrôlée, or AOC. They are the governing body over all things wine in France, and they've got lots of rules as to what you can do with it. A few of those rules are procedural, like the secondary fermentation for champagne has to occur in the bottle. This is how it gets its fizziness. Another rule is that non-vintage champagne must age for at least 15 months in the bottle. Non-vintage meaning the grapes are harvested in different years. And if it's vintage champagne, then it has to age for at least 3 years. And while we're talking about grapes, the AOC's got a rule about what grapes can actually go into champagne. And there's only 7. According to the AOC, you can use Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier, Arbane, Pinot Gris, Petit Melier, and Pinot Blanc. And then you've got the Comité de Champagne, who says those last 4 grapes only make up 0.3% of all champagne production. So the first 3 are the real heavy hitters in champagne. And now I know what you're thinking. I can follow rules, and I can grow Chardonnay in my California vineyard. I am making me some champagne. Not so fast. The AOC's biggest rule is that if you want to call your sparkling wine champagne, all of the grapes must be grown and the champagne must be produced in the Champagne region of France. And this is about 90 miles east of Paris in the northern part of the country. And the Champagne region is actually subdivided into 4 growing regions. They're the Montagne de Marne, the Montagne de la Rance, the Vallée de Marne, the Côte de Blanc, and the Côte de Bar. And those 4 regions are about 34,000 hectares. And that's about 131 square miles. And to put that into a little perspective here, the U.S. Census Bureau says that Tampa is 113 square miles. So all of the champagne that is produced for all of the world is grown and bottled in an area slightly larger than Tampa. So I hope you've enjoyed our kind of whirlwind adventure with champagne today. We got to learn what champagne is, what grapes go in it, and where it's produced. And before we leave, I'd like to tell you one of my favorite quotes by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and that is, "Too much of anything is bad, but too much champagne is just right."